Hi Collective, welcome to the channel, Cosmic Divine Dreamer. Hi everyone. So, I thought we'd start by getting some messages for what is currently going on. So, yeah, there's been a lot of psychic attacks and a lot of ascensions and integrations that have been happening, right? Like, I was having a lot of migraines the last couple days, so it's been hard to focus my energy, and I've had a lot going on with my kids, so it's taking a little bit of a break, but you could be feeling this too, a lot of ascension symptoms. That's why I felt too, like the darker energy, right, not as bright, it's kind of nice. Yeah, like evil family members and trauma being shown right away here. Some of you could be finding out, getting some realizations that you've been in fact dealing with some evil family members that could be triggering you with trauma. It's like sometimes you think that you may have healed from something, but then being around a certain family member or a certain atmosphere or environment can bring those traumas right back up. Like for some of you, like if you have like childhood woundings and things like that, like you might be fine until you spend some time at your childhood home or being around, you know, family. Sometimes it's just certain things can do it. They're showing me you will regret messing with the chosen one. So definitely talking to some chosen ones, some empaths here. Some people have definitely been projecting some things your way. It's like I'm getting strongly, some people know how to trigger you through some of your traumas. So be mindful of that, you know. If this isn't your energy, it could be energy that's surrounding you. So it could be like within your family, like you may be witnessing this going on around you, right? Within your family and things like that, because you may feel very called to try to help heal because you're the shaman of the family, right? So, psychic attacks. Told you there's definitely psychic attacks that are going on very heavily, and a lot of it's because they know that you're a healer. They know you're different, right? So they're trying to come after you for that. Okay. I flip right to shaman and psychic attacks again. So that's exactly why they're coming after you, right? Let's find out some more for the collective that's guided to this reading. Yeah, spend time alone, urban energy. Your name holds power, they keep showing me, too. Since the time alone. That may be what you need to do to cleanse your energy and space, right? I definitely know that I feel a lot better in my own energy. There's a lot of messages. I could play all day. Evil family member with Mashi's beautiful deck. This is the Chosen Ones 144 that she created. So Mashi, the High Priestess. Mashi got the T as her channel. She's so beautiful. She's definitely a powerful shaman as well. She created this deck, and oh my gosh, it definitely activates different things, especially if you're a chosen one. Definitely it does. So it's very beautiful. Again with the shaman. So anyway, it's very beautiful. Another creator. I found her deck recently. I wanted to use too. Is it this one? This is the tarot that I got from her. I just found it. Oh no, it's in the box. Okay. So, the golden, I believe it's Midnight Oracle. I got it off Etsy. Midnight Moon Oracle. I need to find her card so I remember. But I mixed these two decks. It's Soulmate and the Twinflame Oracle. So I've been getting guided to some Twinflame readings lately. Oh my gosh, and tie the knot. Oh my gosh. So there's definitely Twinflame union, and some are definitely coming together. Like I'm not even playing. On my path, I've been running across flowers, and look at what I found the other day. And I'm playing. This was on the sidewalk. I'm on the path that I walk like every day when I go shopping into the stores. And then later on, I found a bag of dress shoes, you know. But I don't pick up things like that. Like I was like, if I find, you know, a man in a suit running around, I was gonna give him his I don't know what they're called, right? But we have a lot of weddings that go on down here. Because if you've ever looked at my pictures, it's very, very beautiful. Where I'm at, it's a very beautiful park with elegant stairs and a clock tower and all of that. But anyway, isn't that interesting? Look, tie the knot. Wow. Look, a secret admirer is coming out. A lost love. But anyway, like, yeah, so I was guided to the creator deck. So I want to get some more, too. I've got a list of some that I want to get from my soul sisters that I want to order anyway. I love these personalized decks. They're so cute. So anyways, let's get some channeled messages out, and then I'll do some tarot. And, yeah, okay. Lost love again. They're showing me friends first. I'm getting for some of you, like, you could literally come into some connections with, like, some past life lovers, okay? And this could be, like, like not from this lifetime, from a previous lifetime. Like, literally, so right away you get, like, this pull or this connection, like, wait, like, this goes deeper. I know you from somewhere, right? And you start to, you know, you could start to recall this, right? But it's going to start out you being friends first, but you're going to know that something is far more stronger. And it's interesting, I did a reading where I had said that it's like you get a choice with, like, a twin flame or a soulmate, but it's like finishing a love from a past life, one where you weren't together. So it's like now you get to be together. So this is going to be powerful. All right, let's see. Let's get some other messages. If that's you, jeez. Look, lucky in love. You could feel as though you're going to be very, very lucky in love when when you get together, right? It's going to be like, you have that feeling where it's like you feel like you won the lottery or something in love, you know, because you just found just the perfect lover, right? You're going to be making golden memories together. This is like somebody that, like, you can spend your life with. Wow. They keep showing me karmic ties, too. So for some of you, you're dealing with some karmic ties. It's interesting. I woke up to a reading this morning because I fall asleep on my phone. I know it's not good, but it's like sometimes I get the best. I'll wake up because they'll wake me up during the best readings, right? And it was about trauma bonds, right? Difference between trauma bonds and twin flames, right? Because it's a match to your trauma, and it's like it's felt so strongly, right, that it can be mistaken as this twin flame connection. You know, there's fireworks here at the karmic tie. What I'm getting is, like, there's a lot of passion, a lot of lust. For some of you, you've already been in this where I'm talking about this where you've been with a past life lover. Like, for some of you, maybe this already happened, because that's what I had said in that reading too. For some of you, like, you got together with the past life lover that you were never with before because you chose otherwise. But this go around, like, it ended up being like a karmic. So it's like you finally got this love connection that you desired so much in a past life, ultimately for it to be a karmic. So you're having to release it and realize that, wow, yeah, look, I can't make it up. That they were deceptive, or there's some sort of deception. They were wearing a false mask. They didn't bring to the table what they said they were going to. Like, love and passion is not everything. It's not. If you don't have honesty and, you know, just, I don't want to get started on what love is. I think a lot of you are figuring out what it is, what it's not. That's why we often have to be shown, because you can be told so much, right, what something is, and until you learn for yourself, you're not going to listen to what somebody has to say. Look, they're showing me twin flames and divine timing. This is when this happens. And that's what this reading was talking a lot about, is because I really feel that I've mastered manifestations and setting intentions. And, you know, I pay attention a lot to what I subject myself to. And I've created boundaries, and I've blocked things out, and I've firmed things, and so I feel that I've mastered my material manifestations. I know, And it's interesting because a lot of things, like, I tell myself, like, wait, not yet, because I know that I don't want them yet until I'm down the right timeline or whatever, because I've already known that it's not all about, like, material things, right? But anyway, like, so yeah, I've been struggling because I didn't realize that there was still this deep-rooted trauma, and I didn't realize that certain people were pulling me down certain pathways. Like, it's something I've realized that, you know, like, one of my children actually pointed out to me. It's like, he's like, Mom, like, I hate listening to you talk to people. I'm like, what do you mean you hate listening to me? He's like, whenever you're doing your videos, like, I don't like how you are. You're so fake. I'm like, what do you mean I'm so fake? And he's like, you're just so nice and so sweet, and your voice changes and all this. And I'm like, well, on my readings, I was trying to explain to him, I channel different. You know, when I'm channeling, it's spirit. So yes, my voice can change. And that's why it's neat when we play it back. And sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I know when I'm channeling, like, a new spirit or a new galactic family member or something, because you can hear it in your voice or whatever. But anyway, he's like, no, Mom, I get the channeling thing. It's not that. And he's like, it's just literally, like, whenever you take phone calls, you talk to people for me, like, at the school and things like that, like, I just don't like you. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know how to take that. I was like, so I'm not being fake. It's just, you know, so I started to realize, I'm like, well, maybe I come off to him differently. And I realized that I do, because I have to be more, or have more authority, because he's my one that has defied me since day one. And I show him lots of love and things. And, you know, I'm starting to realize it finally hit my attention when my beautiful soul family members was doing a reading the other night, and she was talking about exactly that. And this is something that's never slipped my mind, so it was so beautiful to hear somebody explain it to me the way that she did. It's like certain family members aren't meant to see, like, the sovereign side of you, she was explaining. And, you know, and I started to realize that, yes, I do change, and I do know that, you know, he's my chaos causer. And I've tried to explain to my daughter that she needs to not be like her brother. She's down her own pathway, he's down his. I know that he's on the dark side, and she's, you know, kind of dabbles in both, because their father's on the dark side and I was on the light side. He sought me out, right? And he's been stuck being, you know, in narcissism. So I know that they carry that, you know, and I know that I was able to break it. And it's like, but he's got so much defiance right now for his father not being in his life, that's just the pathway he needs to be down until he decides that he's going to, you know. That's what I was trying to tell her, like, the only way that we can try to win is with love. And it completely turns him away and has him go the other way, but we can't. You know, there's no changing him. You know what I mean? Like, he's got to be the one to do that. So trying to explain to her, like, I know it's hard. She's missed her brother, wants to spend time with them and stuff. But I'm like, I know it's a challenge. But I'm not going to get too far into that. But what I'm saying is that, like, it definitely makes sense that there's certain people, family members, children, things like that, that are pulling you off your pathway. And I've been investigating this a lot with the karmic children, right? And because, you know, you have to work with them. You're clearing out the karma within, you know, your life, and they're tests for you. So anyway, I've been working a lot with it, but I'm still trying to figure all that out, right? How to do all of this, right? Because a lot of times I lose my energy to my children. But I know that I'm a mom first, right? But at the same time, it's like, I know that this is why it's taken me such a long time. This is why I've been trying to build, you know, my spiritual career for 8 years, right? And that's why, you know, like, I have so many dreams and visions, and I know that I'm going to pursue them, because I'm never going to give up on them. But there's all about divine timing. I know that I've been starting to realize that, yeah, I've been doing multiple missions, like I have that, but I've also been healing the bloodlines within my family and the traumas and the things like that. And that really there's no wrong time for something. There's divine timing. But it's like, when things are made aware to you, when you realize these things, that's when you can start to make these changes. And I feel that a lot of you, you know, being guided to this at this time as I'm figuring things out and I'm feeling enlightened to share that this is what's going to be going on in your life. You're going to be realizing this stuff too. I'm getting this where somebody's been like, they think that divine timing is when everything's fine. Like, I remember telling myself, like, until my children stop creating chaos and conflict, I'm not going to be able to go live. I'm not going to be able to do personal readings, you know, where I go live and things like that, because if there's dark energy, I'm not going to open that up. And I'm one where I just, for the life of me, I cannot get on a schedule by time. You know, and a part of me, it's who I am. I like being free-spirited. I like not looking, I'm not one where I look at the time and I'm like, it's a school night. We have this. I'm the one where I'm like 9 o'clock at night. There's been nights I'm like, let's go to the beach. Let's go do a night walk at the beach and grab the kids and get in the car. And I'm like, well, you know, they're going to need naps after school tomorrow or whatever. Things like that, you know. And I know it's created a lot of conflicts, you know, from people like wanting me to follow schedule and, you know, and anyways, so, but this is just me, you know, just, you need to make life fun and live life for you. Divine timing falls together when, at the perfect timing, right? When things are meant to be. And even though it's not going to look according to you, that's why it's divine timing. It's when they feel, right? But I keep looking at this twin flame. For a lot of you, it's like you're trying to make too many things. Like, I know I was trying to control it too much, and I've always forgotten exactly everything that I say. When it comes to a true twin flame, a reconciliation, a coming together, all of that is really when you're not looking for it because you realize you don't need it. This perfect lover. And that's why some of you could be mistaken the perfect lover too, because you could be having external circumstances or a certain place, environment, children, things like that that are pulling you out of your energy. So if they're pulling you out of your energy, then it's messing with you and it's affecting you. And that's what was very significant for me, is something I've realized is that since I always have one child that is always pulling me off of my divine pathway, because he straight up doesn't like it, because then he thinks his mom's being fake. And I get it, he wants his mom to be like him because he knew me when I was in my darker energies, right? Because I was a dark worker. Because I was on a hidden mission and I'm a HOK empath, and I know how to embody these dark energies, and I can use them against people to get the demons out and to take them on, because we're able to release them. We're the only ones that are able to release them on our own through love without needing external influences. And I don't want to get into all of the things that it takes to get the demons out of people, but you know, we're able to release them with love and naturally. So we're able to use them when need be, right? To be able to battle these dark forces, right? So, yeah. And it's like he wants me back in that energy, so I get it, right? That he is always pulling me in that energy, right? You know? And even my daughter, for the longest time, she's like, I don't like this new mom. I don't know this new mom, right? So it's different. So I'm getting, for a lot of you, yeah, you have family members or friends or things like that are messing with your twin flame, you know, because it's messing with you. It's messing with you being in the best version of yourself, of what you want to be, because maybe not all of you are going to understand what HOK empaths are, and but for some of you, I'm filled to talk about it, right? So you may. Wow. Okay. So they're showing me separate, right? That's why I realized that, like, a lot of times I go take baths a lot to replenish my energy and calm down and stuff when I feel like things are too much. But even if you're just finding ways to isolate, like, you know, you may need to be spending more time to yourself, doing more things, finding hobbies, things like that. Like, I finally had to realize, too, having my family, like, I always wanted all my children to get along and do everything, and finally realized that, no, I can't have them all together. Just chaos breaks out, conflict, and all of that stuff. Like, so you're needing to learn how to do things differently, right? It keeps showing me golden memories, and hold on to the vision. There just really needs to be changes I'm getting. Changes are going to be very significant too. So don't be hopeful, the one. Don't give up, be hopeful of the one. Because I'm getting for some of you, you've been feeling as though you want to give up, right? All right, it's starting to get darker in here. It's starting to get darker than I wanted, yeah. So, showing me relationships again and conflicts. So for some of you, you could be realizing some of these relationships were trauma bonds, okay? And some of these trauma bond relationships are keeping you not in this highest version of yourself. Your authentic version of yourself is what I consider the highest, right? For you to attract this twin flame. Commitments. For some of you, you have your heart blocked off and guarded. Because if you have it set on a certain person, a certain idea, a certain timing, it might go differently than planned. Look, I told you, for some of you, there's a marriage coming. There's a proposal coming. I told you I've been finding flowers everywhere. I've been over my purses. I'll show you the other flowers that have been coming up on my path. Even my daughter was picking them up. I thought she was picking them from the bush, but no, they were all like flowers just everywhere. That's beautiful. So hold on. The real deal is coming. So whatever it is, even if you just block out these energies, you know, to stop you from getting in this dark, stop pulling you out of the energy that you want to be in, your highest version of yourself. All right, and sweet as honey, they were showing. It's interesting. I had a honeycomb on my path the other day too. I talked about that. I was looking at that. Sweet as honey. Wow. Something is definitely coming together. So let's get a few tarot cards so we don't get too dark and you can't see them. It's just very calming right now. I had all my teens go off for the day. So, all right. Let's get some cards. Let's see. What's going on here at this energy? Eight of Swords. See, trapped, obligated, controlling. Wow, the romantic. This is the bonus. This is like my twin flame card. Destiny, the believer, endless love. And Six of Pentacles. See? Now, it's interesting that I was guided to this deck, right? Because this deck, it's got different meanings on it because of the twin flame dynamic and soulmates. And I told you, you can have karmic soulmates in those trauma bonds, right? So for some of you, the trauma bonds that you could be in that could be affecting your relationship is due to codependency, lack of resources and finances, because we have gold digger here under the Six of Pentacles. A gold digger isn't always just going after somebody for money, but it's holding on to them for security for me and holding on to them for money. You're looking at your resources and you're looking at their resources, or vice versa. A lot of times it's mutual because you attract. These trauma bonds are a perfect match. So what you're feeling, they were feeling. So a lot of times you're karmic for each other. So you can't even be mad, like, when you realize that, yeah, all of the things that you are wanting in a partner, whether it might not have been their pure authenticity or whatever, they were doing the exact same thing to you as you were to them. So, yeah, if you've healed from that and you've learned that, or you see that, and then you let it, that's why you could be out of a match. Or out of match now, because if you realize it, maybe they haven't yet. Okay, so there's that here, the romantic. So you might be called to go after something that's more in alignment with what you love and desire, what you truly want at this time. Or somebody could be trying to buy your love with gifts of love. I mean, somebody could be trying to bring in something that's fair too. That is the Six of Pentacles. But I'm getting more. You're going to be getting an equal love, right? But I feel that somebody's trapped in some sort of trauma bond Somebody could be buying your love to controlling you with resources and finances. Yeah, look. You can't make it up. This is the Seven of Swords. Someone's wearing a false mask. That's lies, deception, betrayal. It's secrets, disillusion. They're not telling you that they're in this relationship because they don't want to be alone. They're in this relationship because you're a benefit to their life, because they like your money, they like your car, they like your home. Who knows what it may be? It could be any of those things. It could be all of those things. But yeah, you need to let it go, and you need to speak up. Look at that star card, throat chakra healing. Maybe for some of you couldn't speak up. I know I've literally been in relationships. I even got into an engagement once where I was too afraid to speak up. It's interesting because my very first time, like, I turned down a proposal and it broke my heart to do so, but I did because I didn't want to get engaged and get into a situation where I wasn't going to marry, right? It was also because I felt like, because I was pregnant with my first child, that's not a reason to get married. And I felt pressured too, because my father was like, you have to marry her now and all of this. And anyway, so I was like, no, that's not the way that it works, whatever. But anyway, years later, now with my youngest's father, it was the same thing, you know. But it was like, it had happened right before. But it was still like, I felt that it was a like, I felt as though if I had said no, it could have jeopardized the relationship and the stability of me and my children, you know, because he had taken me and my kids in, and I was like, is this a test? If I say no, like, you know, I felt like I was tested from the universe, really, and I failed that test, right? But no, then I was Seven of Swords. I was being this because I was like, okay, well, I'll be engaged and stuff, but I had known that I wasn't going to be able to marry him, right? Because I knew that he was Seven of Swords in me too. One of those, you know, he didn't realize, I think, that he was a narcissist, that he was telling me everything that I wanted to hear to get me together. Like, he was, you know, have you ever been, like, started talking with somebody, you're like, what, you like this band too? You like this music? You like this set? Like, oh my gosh, we have so much in common. Oh my gosh, I was so naive. I thought I really found somebody that was just, like, going to share my passions and my dreams, and then all of a sudden, you know, then I'm signing away everything and nothing's in my name, and then I'm trapped. And in this relationship, it was like my worst relationship because it made me feel as though my soul was dying inside because I wasn't living my true passions, and I felt as though I was trapped in just there was such dark energy around all the time and sadness because he wasn't happy, but he stayed in it. I feel because we had a child, you know, coming, and we both didn't want to be in this relationship anymore. We knew it, but we stayed in it, and it was just so awful, right? We'll never do that again. I don't care. I will always speak up and not wear this mask ever again. But it was something that I had to learn, right? So, yeah, if you're in a situation, do not let it go too far. Like, if I would have just ended in the beginning, you know, if I would have as soon as I knew. I mean, we just moved in together and everything too, but still, it was like, that's when I started to see that the mask, right? It's often what you see. People can be so good, but then when you move in with them, then you see, wow, you're really not into the, what? You love my music, but now you go shut it off and get mad every time I have it on. It's things like that. Okay. So, anyway, that's why don't ever be something you're not. Why would you want to be something you're not? That's why I've never understood. Like, I've always just been so open and honest. That's what makes me so mad when I tell everybody, like, I am very, very spiritual. I'm a psychic. I'm a light worker. Like, I don't go telling everybody that, but if I'm getting close to somebody, I will. And I've always told people, like, yeah, okay. That's so epic. And then they were just like, then they see, and it's not like they haven't been to my house and seen my things, but then when I start working and everything, like, wow, you're really dedicated to this. You really are. Okay, well, you know, and then no belief. Oh, it's just, I'm so tired of fake people. Oh my gosh. Like, why would you want to be fake? And then, I don't know if it's just a guy thing. Just because, I don't know. I'm going to shut up now. I just know that I'm always like, I don't want to attract somebody that it's going to love me for something I'm not. I'm always just myself. All right, let's keep going. I wish I knew how to edit. I will in the future. Some things I feel I would edit out. High Priestess is here. See, she's holding a key up by her throat. I really feel you've held the key the entire time. You need to express yourself, though, because what you set into intentions, too, what you say is what you attract. It's what creates reality, right? So for some of you, like, you've created these experiences because you didn't stand up for yourself. You allowed it. When you allow stuff, then the universe gives you more of what you allow, not because it's being mean, it's because it's a matched vibrational frequency. Very spiritual cards, mysterious, you know, the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. There's a Knight of Swords here. Something is happening fast here. Some sort of secret could be revealed fast. Some sort of mask could be falling off fast. You could see it. Does that ever happen? Somebody just loses their shit on you just so quick and you're just like, what? I heard that. And then and they may even say, like, there's been a couple times I've been floored by the things that I've heard and I'm just like, did I really just hear that? Did that really just get said? It's those moments pay attention to. Because I'm getting somebody is very good at wearing multiple masks and some things are going to be getting revealed. And I'm looking at her eyes too, like, did that really just get said to me? Like, oh my God. Like, there's some of those moments. That's for somebody. You're gonna get some. I'm laughing because it's like, it's just, it's all you're gonna be able to do. It's gonna shock you, but you're gonna realize, wow, I'm on the wrong timeline. Yeah. Look what I just put down. Is they say that somebody's gonna reveal some things, you're gonna just be like, oh my God, like, yep, I'm straight up sleeping with the damn enemy. I'm with the devil. I'm on the wrong path. I'm in the wrong in the wrong house. Yep. Oh my God. Oh my God. 8 of Pentacles and the Lovers. I feel, look at how happy she is, the lovest person. I feel that this is what's coming in. I think some of you are realizing, like, oh my gosh, like, you're going to find a lover that just, you feel so safe to hug. Oh my gosh, that's not going to be fake. You're going to know it because you're going to feel it. You're going to be like, you're real, you're authentic. You're not sent to me by the damn devil. Oh my God, especially if you're a chosen one, a light worker. Oh, we've been battled our entire lives. That's why I just like to be in my own company a lot of the time. I'm so sick of fake people and people that are after me. Oh my gosh. And the fact that I can, like I always say, like, being a psychic, sometimes it's like a blessing and a curse in a way, because it's like sometimes I would just like to not know and not feel like, sometimes I'm just like, oh, this is so beautiful, there's so, and then I get the download, the realization, I stand to things and I'm just like, there goes that, you know. Or it's like when people lie to, and I'm just like, oh my God, I know everything just happened, but you're just gonna keep lying to my face. Like, but you know what, that's not everybody, that's just me, because I keep putting up with this stuff, I keep attracting it, so it is on me, right? But I say, okay, we signed up for all of this too. We did. 2 of Pentacles. You have a decision to make. And I'm getting lust, sex, passion. And maybe that's what's so challenging too, because all the things that I've always felt so nice have all been like illusions and the devils. Maybe you really got to get in unknown territory to get these real gems and these real things. Maybe for some of you, you like it. You like some of it. Because I know I do. I mean, it's like, I'm a Leo, so I'm a lot. I got a lot of Leo on my chart. So I'm like the lion. Like, I like action and adventure. I don't like it when things are boring. Like, to sit there and watch sitcoms or even have them playing, it's like poison to my brain. I cannot sit, like, I don't mean the new stuff. I mean repeats and reruns and stuff. I can't sit there and do the same thing. I need adventure and so it's like when you're entertaining a devil and things like that, there's always going to be emotions and fun and things, you know, and so I think for some of you, like, you don't feel like if you're fixing something, battling something, working for something to change something and flipping it, like, you're not doing enough, right? Like, one thing I cannot do is just sit around, be lazy, have nothing to do. I feel as though I always have to be doing something. I don't know, but maybe you need to change the way you do things, right? I don't know, someone needs to pick up off of that and explain, help me explain that better. What I'm getting there. Okay. My star family, my soul family, they know what I mean by that. Help me figure out how I'm supposed to change how I'm been addicted to this devil energy, right? And the playing the games and the... Because it's like, it's hard for us, right? Light workers and past focus to walk away, to give up, to let go of people when we know that they're straight up playing with the devil. And I know that they've chosen that, right? Some say it's ego, to not let the ego, or my soul family members say there's no such thing as ego. It's an illusion. And I get that too. So what is it? What is this? Is it tied to my confidence somehow? To need to be able to, you know, because to battle so many demons, to gotta catch them all, right? Like Pokemon. They're showing you 8 of Cups in the world. But see, it's that final just walking away. This is where I say, you gotta come in and pull me out, because I don't know how to pull myself out sometimes, right? So showing the 8 of Cups in the world and the Magician. It's gotta be something with learning how, yeah, look at how I flipped this. See? The Magician in the world. I'm manifesting a new... Oh, no, that's 3 of Wands. There's the Magician. The 3 of Wands is right in between that. Do you see that? Teamwork, meddling, waiting for clarity. I need some clarity. All right. I'm going to leave this one here right now. I'm getting silly now. I'm going to stop it. I'm sending love and light to all of you. I'm going to be doing some more readings. I always do more readings, so I need to stop saying that. Definitely subscribe, though, so you can catch my readings in real time. And, yeah, we have a very, very impactful eclipse coming next week. I'm really excited for it because it's in my North Node, so I'm super excited. North Node's your destiny, baby, so I better see some major things happening, universe, if this is eclipsing me into my North Node. Alright, North Node is in Taurus, by the way, if anybody has Taurus placements. Okay, but it's going to be affecting everybody dramatically, as it is the second part of the eclipse. So, alright, love and light to all of you. Definitely you want to catch my eclipse readings. You guys can like the video so I feel your energy energetically, or commenting, liking the video, or commenting emojis, all of that. You can leave me a Cash App donation link below if you'd like. Every bit of energy you give out is amplified back. Know that. And that's it. Love and light to all of you. Bye.